what's next for Wanlov, and tell us about this new project that you're involved in.
I mean, before everything, this is Mensa, also known as, or formerly known as Uncle Shine, who brought you hit after hit in Ghana, produced one of Reggie's albums, produced my hit single Kokonsa. Right now we are working on an album together, which is really a pidgin musical, so it's a film in which we'll just be rapping and singing our dialogues and our monologues, and it's going to be a massive movie. I mean, that's what we're recording right now, working on it. We just took a break to come out here. We plan to shoot end of January. And we're shooting in Ghana, the whole film, with a surprise ending in another country, somewhere else in the world.
That should be fun, yeah.
And I mean, Mensa and I, we met in a disco.
Yeah.
97.
College.
High school.
High school, that's the one, yeah.
But they called it Adesadel College, but it was a high school. And then we started writing raps together, performing together, and up to today we still are, in a way. And so we just didn't want to do just a regular album, so we took it to another level to challenge ourselves. Many different projects.
A lot of things we're working on, yeah.
So you're working on your album right now?
Yeah, that's it's yet to be released in the new year. That's the Weather Report. So that's different. There's also another themed album about like living here and just like latent moods and circumstances to the weather. So it's a nice little interesting piece. But I've always wanted to do that, so I'm just gonna knock that out and then go back to my roots and just start doing my thing. But that's an interesting project. I'm looking forward to getting my hands in your new album. I'm just waiting patiently for the contract.
Charlie, the number of producers I want to work on the next album, maybe I'll produce it by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Ghana, me more than anything, I went to meet a kind of semi-stagnant industry in Ghana, and we've quickly roused it up. So many creative artists are appearing on the scene now. The language dynamics have shifted. Everybody's now rapping in the language you're telling me not to rap in.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, for lack of a better word, it is a revolution, Charlie, seriously, because for a long while, I mean, which is some of the reasons why I couldn't even be bothered with with the modern music of the youth in Ghana, because it all just sounded the same. There's nothing going on, and for me, it was a privilege to be involved with this project, which has changed so much. It's actually giving people in a diaspora, as well as people back at home in Ghana, more reason and more of an urge to belong. Do you know what I mean? Because this is ours. The language is ours. It's such a unique language as well. And I know people who come from overseas and come back here and don't want to speak in an English accent. They want to speak pidgin when they see you, because you know what I mean. That's the way it should have been from the scratch. So this here movement is something that should be pushed. I'm glad I'm a part of it, and there's nothing stopping it now. So
yeah, the main message we say is, like, for me, it took a point to realize. I'm not going to lie. At first, I thought to be hip hop or to do the kind of music I like, I had to sound like those artists. So I thought I had to sound like Nas or Jay-Z. I thought I had to sound like Beanie Man to do a certain kind of music. But I came to a realization that Nas does his music the way he sounds in his neighborhood, the way he talks to everybody around him. That's how he raps on his tracks. And the same way Beanie Man talks to somebody, that's how he raps on his tracks. So we at home in Ghana just have to talk
one way and sing it
the way. The way we talk. So now we just rap on it. And that will give us our identity.
And you define it. That's actually how you express yourself
the best.
Yeah. Because it's innate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel comfortable.
Yeah. So that's.
We just talk pidgin on the radio. We interview people. They call Charlie. Everybody make free. Finally, some elderly guy call. Where he say, this is FM. I'm ashamed of you. Why are you guys allowing these people on the air to be speaking pidgin? Don't you know they are corrupting English and the English language? After all the thing we've learned in school, why are we speaking the English like that? Charlie. So I just tell him, say, boss. Pidgin English is now lingua de franca. There was a time when English itself was outlawed before the Anglo-Saxons came into power and created Britain. English was made up of different languages, French, Latin, all this. So at that point in time, English was looked upon as a pidgin, Pig Latin. That's what it was looked upon as an outcast language. But once they came into power, so if let's say, like Nigeria right now is becoming a superpower, Ghana too has found oil. If in some time, Ghana and Nigeria is doing so much business around the world, you start seeing people speaking pidgin and then the big men who are speaking the pidgin will only be comfortable if they speak pidgin. So people will have to start teaching pidgin in classrooms for you to understand how to communicate with them. It's evolution, things they change, so I make the guy know. The guy make quiet and they listen, but this, but that. So that's what it is really. Because right now, if you walk into a bank in Ghana, you're going to take money out of time, and the person is speaking to you in pidgin because he's our mate. He was at school in our time, and that time they would speak pidgin. So it's like, yeah, Charlie, won't come out your money. This is
sign here.
Make you sign here. All right, Charlie, later. So it's no more like no formal
kind of thing. It's a comfortable mode of communication anyway. If I go bank where the teller they speak pidgin plus me,
you go feel free.
I'm like, it's